What is the best Tesla for a budget of $40,000? All right, guys, welcome back to episode number 4 of the podcast. Today is going to be a Q&A. We've got a little bit of a different setup. What do you think about it?
I like it. I like facing the camera, and I think the lighting has gotten...
The lighting is a lot
Well, the lighting's
better.
gotten a lot better. We normally have filmed at night.
Yeah, but now we have the outside coming in, all that lighting, so that's going to look good.
Yeah, because that was tough before. You could not film the other direction.
No, I say we just get right into it with the questions.
Yeah, I said,
You got some you want to start off with?
Let's fire.
So these are questions from the community tab of YouTube that people wanted to ask me. So I put up a post that said, like, ask me any questions that you guys want to ask me. And so, yeah, these are all the comments, or most of them. Some of them aren't any good. I'll be honest with you. But
There's some funny ones. Okay, like right off the bat here, I think it's not actually the newest, but like here's one that says, I was going to pick okay or yes, but that wasn't an option, so I just didn't pick anything.
yeah,
I think a lot of your options most of the time are just like, you got to tell them what they're going to.
positive options.
Yeah.
They're the only ones I give.
It's the only way to stop the negativity.
If you give negative ones, then they're just going to pick that.
Yeah, which stinks. But anyway, here, I'll read them off my phone. It's a little easier with the microphone up here. Okay, if the Cybertruck gets released, make a whole 10-minute tour of it. It's not if, it's when.
It's when it's going to be released. And if you think 10 minutes is going to be enough to show off that vehicle, you're wrong.
And it's
going to take an hour plus of filming.
We're going to have two of them too. So I mean,
we're going to have 2 Cybertrucks to film with, and it's just going to be double the content, double the Cybertruck.
Yeah. Wow. Leave a comment below what you want us to name our
we got to come up with, I'm gonna leave a community tab open for you guys to comment the name of my car when it comes in, when it does come in. I say if, but it's going to be a little bit because they're always behind.
Who is cooler, this dude with a Tesla or Jake Paul with a Tesla when he was family friendly?
Yeah, me.
Jake Paul is a boxer now. He's no longer a YouTuber. We own this space.
So this is one from somebody whose English isn't the greatest, but I can kind of understand it. He says, when you try to open the doors of the Tesla car from the key, how much distance will your car respond? I think he's trying to say, like, how far away can you open up the doors from the key?
Yep.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah, no, that sounds right.
I don't know exactly how far it is. It's the same distance as a regular key. I mean, 100 feet, 200 feet, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And if you can't do it from the key, you always have the app. You know, you open up the app, you can unlock the car, lock the car, roll the windows down, heat it up, cool it down.
Or you can
drive it.
Or you can honk the horn when you're inside a building
and
somebody else is sitting inside, so they feel like a straight
you
idiot
can
in the parking lot.
Honk the horn when someone's sitting in the car, so somebody thinks that they're stealing it. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's great, especially when you're the person in the car. Wait, so with the app though, because I don't know this.
Yeah.
With the app, can you like open it from virtually anywhere?
Anywhere that you have access.
Like versus the key, because the key there's a range. Yeah.
So with the app, as long as you have internet service, I mean, you have LTE, 3G, even Wi-Fi, whatever it is, you open up the app and you can unlock the car. Like you can control the vehicle from anywhere in the world. I
got a good one here, and also. Wasn't it India that was one of the first places that showed you a lot of love?
India right now is my top region on YouTube.
Okay, so shout out to India.
I think it's like 27% India and like 25% United States.
Yeah.
So I'm a diverse audience.
Correct me if I'm saying this wrong, but it looks like Minaj Kumar. I'm going to say your name because we really mess with India. We love India. Okay, so basically his question was, how much time or how long does your Tesla battery run, and what happens if the battery dies on the road with no supercharger nearby? Love from India.
Okay, so it's going to be a deeper question. This one, it depends on which Tesla you have, how far they go.
Right, yeah, the range is what they call it.
The brand new Model X, the range for the long range is, I think, 370 miles. I think that's what it is, 373 or something like that.
Which is insane.
That's crazy. The Model S is 402, 404, something like that. But if you get the performance, it goes down by like 20 or 30 miles.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the 75D Tesla, it's about 240 miles of range. The 90D is like 270, I want to say, around there, and the 100D is like 315. But the new long range one is obviously the best efficiency one.
Okay, let's
see.
And then,
what happens if it dies?
What happens if it dies?
It's the same thing if you run out of gas. If you run out of gas, what do? You send somebody to go get gas, or you call a tow truck. With a Tesla,
they would have to bring something to charge.
With a Tesla, you can't really send out for like a generator because it would take hours to charge it. So you get it towed. You push it off to the side of the road. You get it towed somewhere. And
does Tesla make like battery packs that you could charge just to get you like an extra 5 to 10 miles?
No, they don't.
Is there a market for that?
I don't think so.
No.
The packs are so big. They would need to be so big that they would take up so much room inside the car, and they'd be heavy. They would decrease your efficiency just by having it in there. But I know when your car gets to 0%, you have a few miles, because I've driven on 0% for like 4 or 5 miles. It's scary, but it has like this little bit of extra boost at the end that they don't tell you about.
I think so. Actually, I just saw, I think it was on Instagram this morning or something like that. I saw Addison Rae had 0% and she made it back to her house. I saw the gate opening or something. So
yeah, there's
a lot of close calls, but I think it's just like the reserve tank with gas.
People have obviously run out of battery. They've also run out of gas. So
yeah, I already found another good one here because it reminds me of the beginning of your TikTok career. It says, what does the inside of your boot trunk for Americans look like? I'm also curious where you're from. But there isn't a trunk. There's
it's so the boot is the front trunk. That's what where is he from? Does it say?
Okay. Look like. Okay, gotcha.
The boot is either the front trunk or the rear trunk.
Wait, so do they want to know what yours looks like or what you have in yours right now?
I think they want to know what it looks like. So the boot is actually the front and the back for my vehicle. The front, I think I have a pack of waters in it right now, like a case of water. It's pretty big. It's enough to hold like a full load of groceries.
Stay hydrated.
My rear, like the actual trunk of it, I don't have anything in it right now. I have the 2 back seats folded down. And you open up the secret compartment down below, and I've just got a few knickknacks back there, but nothing really stored in my Tesla.
Man, there's some good ones on here. I feel like we could make this a real long Q&A.
I'll get it. This guy asked, why does your personality revolve around owning a Tesla? And that's a question that I get more than anything, and that's the most hated.
You know what it is? No, I figured that one out. You know what it is? It takes a certain personality and person to even own a Tesla. So I think they just go hand in hand. Until you have that it factor to own a Tesla, then you really can't speak on it. I mean,
the thing is
it's not a personality trait.
This whole talk
got you there.
This whole talk of a personality trait started on TikTok when everyone's just like, why do you only make Tesla videos? Is this your personality or something? And my answer to that is, I try and make other videos. I do. They don't get any views.
Yeah.
They get no love. I mean, I'll post a Tesla video, get 1 million views. I'll post a video of my face doing something, and I'll get 10,000. It's that up and down. It's that much.
It's almost as if like the algorithm knows, or there's like a video generated algorithm where it knows what's in your video, and as soon as it doesn't detect a Tesla, it's like
it doesn't push it out to as many people,
which is unfair. And TikTok fix your algorithm.
Yeah,
I got so excited.
That's why I basically only post about Teslas, because anything else just doesn't get any love. It doesn't get the views, and I mean, it's not all about views, but I enjoy posting about it. It's not a personality trait. It's not what defines me, but
mad love from India, by the way.
Yeah, we got a lot of Indian fans out there. What do we got?
I think we should go to India when this whole like COVID thing slows down. I think our first trip is a fan meet and greet in India. Little pop-up shop.
That would be kind of fun.
We could do a live podcast from India. That would be special.
That would be pretty cool. So this guy asked, what's your favorite color and method of murder? So my favorite color,
we could do a face zoom on me right now.
I think it's like, I don't know, maybe purple is a good color. I'm not, as far as the murder part, I'm not really sure. I'm not going to dive in too deep into that, but I just thought that was a funny question.
That was a killer question.
Viox World asks, does the hate affect you? I just want you to keep I can't read. He said, I just want you to keep on the content as exited as you do, Jaja. The English is a little bit better, but he said, does the hate affect you? No. It actually makes me want to post more. So when I post a poll or something and you guys just comment hate throughout the whole thing, it just makes me want to post another one just to kind of get under your guys' skin a little bit more.
Some of these questions are awful.
Yeah, but so this guy says this is not a question. I mean, I asked for questions about it. He said, but can you do a day in the life of a Tesla owner? It's going to be the day in the life of anybody else. The Tesla doesn't make it so you're a different person. You have a different life. It's just
no.
You plug in your car at night, you wake up, and it's fully charged, and you're ready to go. And you just
Yeah, I think that question probably. I'm guessing this person, they see that you're I guess you would really just say an influencer at this point. So they probably are assuming that there's something more exciting going on in your life than
there's not.
Yeah,
My life isn't
not yet.
My life isn't that exciting.
Not yet. He's a normal dude.
So this is a really good one. This is the one I want to get at. Daily Dose of Geometry Dash says, what is the best Tesla for a budget of $40,000? US dollars, $40,000. This is a great question. Model 3 all day. That's the only one you can get that's under $40,000. But if you have an absolute budget of $40,000, the Standard Range Plus Model 3 with a couple of options. I think adding in the white interior is a must.
The white interior is just so clean.
And then it has the autopilot. I think that is by far the best budget. But obviously, if you lived in a snowy, cold conditions, you're going to want the long range. But if you live in good weather, for a $40,000 budget, that's probably the best car you're going to get on the market for brand new. Obviously, you can get the used sports cars or whatnot, but a brand new car for $40,000, that's that nice. I think that's the best you get.
Yeah, I agree. That definitely answers that question. I also just realized the other day, I guess I'm just newer than you are to this whole Tesla thing, but I was building a Model X. I just love to go on and build all sorts of
I do that all the time.
Because I like to dream. And
So the reason you guys are seeing my face instead of the rest of the podcast is because I was too stupid and I pressed the record button while it was recording on the podcast. So the rest of this is no video, it's just audio. So hope you enjoy that. I'm kind of dumb for doing that. Enjoy.
I didn't realize they had like the cream and tan like interior or whatever.
Yeah.
What's that? What it's called?
Yeah, so they have a cream interior. They have black and white, which is the most,
which is standard on all the other models.
Yeah, but
they don't have that.
The S and the X have the cream interior. I'm not a fan.
You're not a fan?
No,
I kind of like it, but it also reminds me too much of like a Cadillac or like a.
It's too much of an outdated old man's car. I guess you can go.
I think that's why it's nostalgic for me because my DeVille that I got in high school had that same interior.
I think it's an option in there for the older people that are buying this vehicle.
You know what? That's probably true.
Because most people don't want the white. They say it's too hard to take care of.
It
Black
cleans so easily though.
It does.
All those videos that you've made and other people have made where they put like ketchup or I don't know anything.
You just wipe it. That's it.
Mustard.
Yeah.
Just cleans, man.
It's super easy. Most people are gonna pick the black because it's a free option. But I think the tan is a good upgraded option if you don't want white.
Isn't the white only like an extra $1,000?
Yeah, it's not bad.
When you're spending $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, like
or up to 80 or 100,000. 1,000 is not bad.
Yeah, 1,000 on a loan is not too bad. So anyway,
Biker Squad says, "Will you actually try and do a collab with Corpse Husband?"
I saw that same question earlier, but I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't feel like the timing was right. I'm glad you did.
If we can get him on a call again, we'll go over this again. If we can get him in on a call,
I'm like. Yes. Yeah. Let's bring him on.
Yeah.
I don't even remember his voice, but I know it's deep. Super deep.
You got a question? I got one if you're not ready.
I mean, I have another one here.
Let's hear it.
Apparently, I didn't know this. We'll have to do some research. Bennett says that there's many controversies for Tesla in India.
Huh.
Can we ship to India and how to charge a Tesla in India?
So I think... So I just read an article on this.
Yeah.
Teslas are not yet physically sold in India yet.
Okay.
At the end of this year, I think is when Elon said he's going to start shipping to India, which is going to be huge. So if you want a Tesla in India, you have to import it. It's going to be a little bit more expensive. And you have to charge it at home.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There's no superchargers in India yet. So the super fast charging is not out there yet. But if you charge it at home, that's what 99% of my charging is at home. Charge it, plug it in at night, and you wake up and it's fully charged, and that's how easy it is.
I see one here. It's kind of relevant, but do you have any other cars other than the Model X? If so, what are those? So obviously, the people that are day ones know that Joe had a Model 3, and then don't you have another vehicle?
Yeah, I had a Model 3 to start, and then I got a Jeep Wrangler, a small one, like a little older Jeep Wrangler, and then I got the other Jeep Wrangler. I got another Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, you had the yellow one
at the same time.
You had the yellow. I think like you were on a Jeep Wave for a second, which I'm glad.
So
you
now
went
I have
Tesla,
a big lifted large Jeep Wrangler, a new one.
The lights on that are so cool too.
Yeah, and now I have, and then a Model X. So I've had 4 in the past year and a half.
But you only
way
have
too many.
Two vehicles right now.
Yeah, right now I just have the big Wrangler and the Model X.
Guy knows how to manage his money, you know.
Well, it's probably wasn't the smartest thing to buy the Wrangler, but hey, I like it, so whatever.
What was it you told me yesterday? It was like, buy it now and worry about how to pay for it later.
Buy it now, worry later. That's it.
And honestly, he's done that his whole life, and it's never gotten him into trouble.
It works out
because he finds a way to get the funds.
Yep.
So I like that.
Have you ever at one point wanted to change to a new car? Says Gotcha Ace. Yeah, obviously, almost every day I want to change to a new car.
He loves to change.
I don't like staying with the same thing. So obviously changing to a new car is something I want to do all the time, but it's not something that I'm going to do all the time because...
Speaking of that, isn't there like a new part that you got for your Model X?
Yeah, I got a new steering wheel.
Yeah, where's that from?
It's from pimpmyev.com. So shout out to you guys. Thank you for sending that to me.
Yeah, quick plug.
Pimpmyev.com. I'm going to be trying to get that on very soon. So I took off my steering wheel.
Yeah.
And I went to get, there's a single lug nut, whatever you call it, in the middle. And it's torqued so tight that it has to be machined. By a machine, it has to be taken off. So
Yep.
I couldn't do it by hand. So I'm trying to figure out somebody that can do that. And as soon as I do that, the new steering wheel is going to come on. Obviously, there's a video already that's halfway filmed for that new steering wheel. Obviously,
I'm excited.
The promotion.
I asked about it. I knew what it was. I was
it's
curious. I didn't realize a machine had to put it on because I
most
was going to sneak up and just do it for you.
Most videos that I saw didn't need a machine to take off the nut. I don't know why mine was torqued on so tight.
I don't know.
Maybe over time it just kind of tightened up a little bit and just swelled. I don't know. So I mean, I guess I'll get it eventually.
We don't really get a lot of sun here.
No,
just thinking about that.
Sun.
Just so everyone knows, we're the northern part of New York, and it's pretty gloomy here.
Yeah. So this guy asked, "Is your Tesla faster than a Dodge Demon?" No, it's not.
You must be slightly behind me in the scrling because I've seen some of these questions.
Have you? I'm just scrolling very slowly. So my car's not faster than a Dodge Demon. A Dodge Demon is obviously ridiculously fast. There's only a select few Teslas that might be able to beat it off the line, and that's it. It's got 800 horsepower. Come on, 1,000 maybe.
I see a question. Oh, I see a question here. I've seen it multiple times, but I'm not gonna do it. I'll read this to you real quick. Here we go. That one right there. I just
talking about my job, and I can't say that.
I see that so often, but the thing about it is like, well, that's the thing.
Julian says, "I think you're amazing. I have two questions. How do you take the hate that revolves around your channel?" I take it and it fuels me. It makes me want to post more. And then he says, "Are the seats really as comfortable as they say?" Yes. The seats literally wrap around your body, and they are so comfortable. They have all the lumbar support, heated seats. What do you think?
Say that again. I was reading the questions.
The seats in the Tesla. Do you think they're comfortable?
Oh, they're super comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfortable. I think the word is like ergonomic or something.
Ergonomic. Yeah, ergonomic.
I was saying it very enunciated. Yeah, I like the way the seats, they kind of feel like gaming chairs in a way. Like,
yeah, they do.
Like
they
a
hug
quality
you.
gaming chair. They do. They hug you, and you feel like you're very secure, especially when you hit that quick pickup speed.
Yeah, it sits you right back and it hugs you.
I found a good one here, and I think it's a good time to, well, I guess mention, but when do you think YouTube will shut down for you being one of the few realists still left there, Frederick in Sweden? Well, let me answer that question.
YouTube is never going to shut down.
Yeah, so that's the answer
future
to that. And then the second part is we hope never, because this channel may be a source of income starting soon.
Right.
So
I don't think YouTube ever will shut down.
I don't think so either. It may evolve. It may change. The interface of it may change.
And it has.
Yeah, like it has since the start. But I think YouTube's around for
a long time.
Quite a while.
It has been, and it will.
There may be a new platform that tries to compete and maybe does compete, like MySpace kind of went out of style, but I don't think it's going anywhere.
No.
And we're going to keep bringing you
Mysterious
quality
Nihal
content.
says, "What's the best Tesla mode?" Ludicrous Plus. Or I guess it's just Ludicrous now. Ludicrous mode. That's a mode. If you're not familiar, in the performance Teslas, it's a mode that you go into the computer and you have to physically click, and then you have to click like a yes or no answer, and it says, because the battery will wear down faster if you use this continually.
Right.
It says, "Are you ready to enter ludicrous mode?" So yeah, and that just makes the car extreme. It unlocks every
It's
potential
like crazy
of the car.
like crazy mode.
Yeah, it's like you're literally nosing and turboing the vehicle. It's insane.
I I kind of like the mode. I don't even know, like, that's the driving mode, but I like the mode where the dashboard is like Santa Claus going along, and like the Christmas theme is pretty cool. I don't know if that's considered a mode, but for me that is.
It's Santa mode. That's what it's called.
Santa mode.
This guy says, why? How much time does your car take to charge to 100%? This is a weird question because from 0% to about 10%, the car charges slower. So it doesn't, like supercharge the battery when it's super low. It'll ruin it.
Yep.
And then from, I think it's 80 to 100%, it also charges slower. It like trickle charges it at the end, just so that it doesn't degrade the battery. But from like 10 to 80% on a supercharger is like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's very quick.
Doesn't it also kind of get to know you as a driver and charge based on that?
Yes, and it'll you can set it to like however much you want it to charge. If I only want it to charge at 50% every day, I can set it to that, and it'll stop charging at 50%, which is pretty cool.
That's a cool feature.
Yeah.
You don't play Minecraft, right?
No.
Yeah, sorry. I can't even say your name, but will you play Minecraft with me? We don't play that.
This guy said, how old was I when I was born? I think I was, what?
0?
1? 0? I was somewhere around. It was,
when you were born, how old was I when you were born?
I don't know. If you could change one thing about your Tesla, what would it be? The range. I would make it longer. I'd make it 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
I mean, the most unrealistic change would be that. Any other change? I'd have the front doors be Falcon Wing doors too. Have them all be Falcon Wing doors.
I feel like it would be kind of, well, I guess if they were the same way, it would be kind of cool if the doors were like
Falcon Wing up front and then Suicide in the back.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I feel like that could be customizable one day.
Maybe.
Or we could customize one.
Balak says, what difference do you see in owning a Tesla and a normal car? Obviously, with a Tesla, you just have to pay attention to the battery, just like a cell phone. When your cell phone's low, you plug it in. When your battery's low in your car, you plug it in. That's the only thing you really have to look at.
Yeah.
Heat the car up before you go in. If it's super cold, and you're going to be good to go. This guy says, can you please stop making podcasts? No. What do you got?
Some of these are funny that I just can't. They're not. It's not a kid. They're not kid-friendly questions. Then this guy here, he put the word yes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. He gave you 8 yeses, so you're doing something right.
Well, maybe.
What was the question? It says, "Do you want me?" I'm gonna lose where I am in the scroll, but new podcast. Comment your questions.
Top 10 says, "Why do you only do Tesla vids?" That's the only thing that gets any views, and that's the thing that's the
interesting. Brand too,
yeah,
though.
That's the brand.
It's his personality trait.
What is the cost of your Model X? Says Sumed Joshi. A brand new Model X is $80,000 even. Then you have options as far as paint, interior. If you want full self-driving, you want custom rims, all that. So I mean, you can get up to $110,000 for a fully custom one.
I wonder what the age is on this. Like some of these questions.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Some of the questions, they don't really make much sense.
There's a bird that just flew by for the people that
almost
can't
hit the
see.
window.
It looked like it was coming in. And it almost looked like it did.
So this guy says the highest speed of a Tesla. So I think mine is like 145 miles an hour, somewhere around there.
They like to go in increments of 5. I noticed like 135, 45, 55, 65.
They limit them because obviously you don't need to ever go faster than that. You don't even need to go that fast.
I mean, realistically, a vehicle doesn't need to go more than like 90 miles per hour.
No, not at all.
Not even that.
No.
But do you like beans?
Beans?
Yeah, do you like beans? Do you order them from Chipotle?
No, I don't like beans.
Yeah, Joe doesn't like beans.
No beans.
That reminds me of Even Stevens. We're way too old.
This guy says, will you get the Cybertruck? Yeah, obviously. 100%. It's already ordered. I'm going to be one of the first people. This guy says face reveal. There you go. What happens if you throw water on the huge screen? I don't know. What happens if you throw water on like an iPad? It's gonna break.
Yeah,
it costs a bunch of water on it.
Wow, this question got asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many girlfriends do you have?
He just asked it a bunch in a row.
How many questions are you going to ask? Or how many times are you going to ask the same question?
This guy says, what are your views on other electric vehicles? I love it. I love the competition for Tesla. I love how there's other vehicles out there that are going electric. I love that companies are going electric and they're trying to compete. They never will. They'll never compete. Tesla is always going to be superior.
I agree.
But I like it.
I agree. I also think, yeah, I mean, this is a Q&A, so I don't want to get too much into a podcast mode, but I was listening to one of my favorites, Grant Cardone, and he was just talking about in his book how if you're focused on creating something that someone's already created, you've already kind of lost.
Right.
So like you shouldn't be focused on what someone else is doing. You should just be trying to innovate and come up with something brand new.
And that's what Tesla did.
And that's what Tesla did.
And that's why they're so far ahead.
And that's why they're going to stay ahead too, because regardless of all these companies are still trying to reinvent the wheel, if you will, and Tesla's the wheel in this situation. So it'll be cool to see them try to compete, but I think Tesla's going to dominate the market.
And it always will, I think.
Always will. Did I scroll through all the questions?
I think, I'm coming down to the end of the questions too. I think,
Did we just go through 410
we had
comments?
500 comments or so. Most of them weren't really questions. So,
top comments, newest first. I'm going to click top comments and see.
That's what I'm on, and that's kind of what I
okay.
went with.
What about newest first? I didn't click that one yet. We have
this guy
questions
says, why are
coming in
you so
since we
mean
started.
to this guy? I don't know. I don't know why people just get the hate. I think they're jealous a little bit.
I
Let's
think-
move on from the hate.
Yeah, I just think that I think if any single one of you met Mr. JF.OK in real life,
I think you'd like me.
you'd all be nice to him. Your internet faces are fake.
Abe
calling you out.
Abe Jogi said, what happened if the wing door opens in a garage or short height? So the doors have sensors. They won't open up any higher than they can. If they're going to hit the door, they're going to stop. If they can't open up at all because something's literally touching it, they won't open. They'll just beep and tell you, hey, I can't open. If they can open a little bit, they'll open a little bit. I think you guys, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but they parked two Teslas right next to each other, and they have the one Model X open the doors, and instead of like opening up and hitting the car, it opens up like this and just avoids it, and it fully opens up with like 6 inches of space. It's pretty incredible.
I think we ran through the questions. I just saw one comment that said he finally learned to not put positive answers in the polls because they're just not going to get.
No one's going to pick the positive.
They're not going to get picked. I think that's pretty good.
We say I say we end it here. I thank you guys for the questions. Obviously,
we'll definitely be doing another one of these.
We'll do another one.
Hopefully,
for sure.
some more serious questions, so you can get to know us. If you have any questions,
if you have questions for us, comment them on this video as well if you want. We'll use questions off of this video and everything. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, hit that little bell so you get notified when I post. Yeah, anything else?
We'll be coming with a normal podcast here.
We're gonna have another podcast coming up.
So
soon,
look forward to episode 5 coming up.
That's right.
And go back and watch 1, 2, and 3.
That's it.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see you again. We're always
George.
So succinct when we say see ya or bye.
George.
What? What's wrong?